about two-step equations. We talked about one-step equations last time. Two-step equations, obviously, have two parts to them. Does everybody know what a me chart is? Heard of it? Me chart? Let's just start with D. Go ahead and dig in D. Negative 3a plus 18 equals 39. And you have blank paper to work with. I need blank paper to work with as well. Okay? So, let me give myself a piece of white paper. Let me give myself a piece of white paper to work with. All right? So, a me chart is math on one side and English on the other. So me, M-E. Okay? And we have a line down the middle. So the math is this, and this was what was given to us, the given. All right? So when we have a given in a two-step equation, our goal, again like one-step equations, is to isolate the variable. So on the first step, we really want to isolate the variable expression. So what we're going to do is, who's the variable expression hanging out with? Well, negative 3a is the variable expression. So we just want to get that by itself to start. So who's it hanging out with? 18. So 18's opposite is? Negative 18. And if we add it to one side, we have to add it to the other side. So we're going to add negative 18 to both sides to isolate the variable expression. Because it has a coefficient, a number multiplying with the variable, it's called a variable expression. Okay. So a positive 18 and a negative 18 is nothing, so I can leave that blank. I still have 3a in my equation, and 39 minus 18 is 21. The next step we want to do is to isolate just the variable. If two numbers are multiplying, what's the inverse operation? Division. And so how do we get a by itself? Division. We're going to divide by the coefficient, which is negative 3. Because we want this to be 1a. So we're going to have to divide by the entire coefficient, which is negative 3. And if we do it to one side, we're going to do it to the other side. And when I talk about sides, I'm talking about the equal sign. That divides the equation into two sides. So at this point in time, by dividing by the inverse operation, we are going to isolate the variable. Now we're going to simplify, so a, not 8, equals, and how many negative 3's in 21? Negative 7, I heard it. This is simplify. And you're done. Questions? Okay. Always isolate the variable expression first. Then you isolate just the variable, then you simplify.